I think everyone in the book agrees that this popular idea that free speech is an absolute is not correct. So we have to start there and say, look, there are lots of kinds of speech: bribery, misleading medical advice, threats, extortion, that are criminal. And so then the question is not, will we protect all speech, because we never have and we never will, but what is the core of the First Amendment, and what are the kinds of speech that we most want to protect? Now, for some people, political speech is the core, and even artistic speech gets less protection. But for everyone, there's a category of low-value speech.
Now, mind you, no one's talking about making the internet a more hostile place for speech. The question is whether we return it or make it about a level playing field with other areas. So one of the metaphors, or perhaps it's more than a metaphor that we use, is what happens when you write horrible things on the bathroom wall. Well, when you do that, it's true that fewer people see it and so forth. But still, the owner of the bathroom wall eventually goes around and erases it. And in fact, even where they don't, there are cases requiring them to take things down if there's something really offensive and defamatory on the wall. So at a minimum, so not only is there an owner who has an interest in keeping the wall clean, unlike the internet, but there is an owner who can be held responsible if that's the easiest, or economists would say the lowest cost avoider way of keeping the defamation from occurring. So the thought is not to make the internet a place where the world is more sanitized than elsewhere. The question really is making the internet more like other places in life where we have found a balance of First Amendment values.
Yeah, and we have, after all, always had actions for defamation, actions for intentional infliction of emotional damage, and then in the copyright area we have notice and takedown when there's a violation. So the question is how to make the internet a little bit more like these other areas where we've thought creatively about legal protections for our privacy and our autonomy.